Well, this is a little bit of fun and funny. I was looking at the JavaScript for the sound mouse over.js external file that I actually thought I needed in order for the mouse over and mouse out events to play an mp3 file. And this was basically the script, copied and pasted 7 times. Play clip 1 was turned into play clip 2. Get element by ID was changed from 1 to 2. And it just didn't look right. Actually, it didn't even have get element by ID being the name of the IDs on my page. It was something else. So this doesn't look right. Let me just misspell my JavaScript and run this in multiple browsers and see what happens. So I've got 5 different browsers here. I've got my external sound mouse over JavaScript misspelled, which means it basically isn't being linked to. And in Opera, I'm hearing the MP3s play as I hover. Alright, in Mozilla Firefox. And I've refreshed all these pages just so that you know this isn't sticking to something. It works fine here. You could even see the little sound icon up in the browser. Okay, let's try this Safari. Actually, the Safari is something old that basically is, I guess, kind of obsolete. They don't even deal with updates for it anymore, but it's Safari for Windows, and I just needed to try it. You actually have to make the window a little smaller before it grabs the small CSS. And when you hover over this, it does not deal with the MP3 play and so on and so forth. So this deprecated thing does everything else okay. I mean, you can see the red where I've clicked on these, and I've actually done the little save note in one of the pages, and I actually went to the bottom and tested some of the JavaScript. This is about statistics. If I click it, please type M for male, F for female, or G for group donations. I'm just going to repetitively click OK, and we're going to end up with a bunch of zeros after I get, I think, like 10 clicks in. Okay. Total count of donations by type. Male donations 0, grand total amount of male donations 0, female donations count 0, total amount of female donations 0, group donations count 0, total amount of group donations 0. When I actually plug in values, this correctly shows. Now this is another video going over this JavaScript, but basically what I'm saying is that the Safari browser is doing everything else, it's just not dealing with this playing MP3. This is also the Safari. It's picking up the medium style sheet, and then eventually it'll pick up the large. So my point is, I thought I needed an external JavaScript. I had been using this assuming that it was part of the reason it was working, but let's see, I tried this one. Internet Explorer, it's working fine on the newer Internet Explorer. And finally Chrome, it's working fine there. So I stand corrected. We don't need an external JavaScript. So in the open_index.html, just delete it. Yep, just delete it. That makes life so much easier. So much easier. And I guess I don't need to worry about this. I don't know what, I'll just throw this function away because I don't know what it's good for. That was fun, and that made for a very, very short video. The next video I'm going to do, as you can see, when I click on one of these image links, it opens a page. This says, "Hello there, sunshine, happy Sunday." And in that page, we have this little area that uses an opacity so that you can see through it a little bit. And then we have this save note button and remove note button. This is a note made on 9/26/2016 at 8:48 p.m. So it's not erased this ever since this date that I put that note on there. And if we go further down, this is that statistics button that I told you about. This is going to show us a little bit of JavaScript. So if you click it, please type M for male donor, F for female donor, or G for group donation. So let's just do this the way you're supposed to. M, and you could either click OK or click your enter button, type the donation amount. So let's say $100. Please type M for male, F for female, or G for group. Let's make a female donation. Enter, type the donation, 20. And it's going to keep doing this until I think we get like 10 things. Let's try G for group. Let's say that there was a group and everybody pulled in and they donated $1,000. There's another single male donation. He donated $200. Here's a female. She donated $500. Here's another female. She donated $10. Another female. She donated $100. Another group. They donated $500. Eventually this is going to stop. I won't have to stop it myself. Another male. He donated $300. Another male. He donated $15. And there. Male donation counts 4. Grand total amount of male donations is $615. Female donations 4. Total amount of female donations $630. Group donations count 2. Total amount of group donations $1,500. So in the next video I'll go over these types of things. I'll go over wasnt.html, which is basically this page that I just showed you. And I'll probably break it up into 2 videos. One video will probably deal with the code for this saving this note or removing the note, and maybe another video will deal with this JavaScript that does a statistic here and uses the alert box and also puts the information in line on the page itself as well. Alright, so with that, I apologize. I thought I needed an external JavaScript, and I guess I just didn't, so that's better for us. It gives us time to devote to other parts of the project.